is a breath where you breathe in and out of your nose. So it's a nasal breath. Your lips stay sealed. And when you breathe, you're almost kind of constricting your throat, just like how we constrict the air coming in. So it's a tightening of the muscles in your throat. And you sound an awful lot like an ocean wave. So when you breathe in, it comes in through the nose. It tightens everything up in the throat, and then you breathe back out the nose. So like you're breathing through a straw. So you can listen to mine. Hopefully it doesn't sound too weird, but we'll practice this together. So you'll inhale. So if you can hear your breath, you're doing it right. I can't talk and do it. So it's an inhale. You should feel it all the way up top of your chest. And when you exhale, you kind of push out the belly, just making it fully expand. So it's an inhale. Yeah. Let's practice that a couple more times and get everybody else settled in. I think we just had a couple people more join. Welcome. Good morning to everybody. So Ujjayi breath is a heated breath. We want to get our body warm from the inside out, and that's how we do it, especially on a cold morning like it is today. Now let's start with a little bit of neck. Take your left hand and place it near your right ear, and then gently pull. You're not pulling, you're leaning. Just lean the left ear to the left shoulder. And again, you can practice that Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Well, release your head from your wrist and roll out your left wrist. And then we'll do the other side. Take your right hand over here towards your left ear and gently, just kind of using the weight of your hand, lean your right ear to your right shoulder. Soften the left one down. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You're always welcome to close your eyes if you want to go inward. And now release your hand from your head. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can do this one. Interlace your, roll out your right wrist. Forgot that. Do the right wrist. And then now we'll interlace these. Take your hands to the back of your head and tuck your chin towards your chest. So this stretches out the back of your neck. And you're just using the weight of your hands to kind of give it a little bit of pressure. If it starts to feel uncomfortable, don't do it. This is where you can see the top of my hair and my roots that need to be colored. Us women, all the stuff we have to do to our bodies to feel secure. All right, now lean back, bring your head back and press your head into your hands and look up. Very nice. Now neutrals, release your hands. Take your right hand and sit on it and lift your left arm up and over. And then we'll switch sides. Left hand comes down. You can hold onto the chair or sit on it, whichever one feels better to you. Reach your right arm up and over. Lower your right hand. Take your hands behind you and interlace them behind your back or hold onto your shirt. Pull your shoulders back, lift your chin and chest up. And then lean forward. See if you can take your hands up off your back some. Maybe they go a little bit. Maybe they're not moving at all, but that's okay. Very good. And now lift back up, release your hands. Take your right hand to your left knee for the twist. Now that I can get into the chair, take a twist to the left. Right hand holds on to the left leg and encourage the spine to open out to the left. Now come back through center and we'll switch sides. Left hand to right knee, right hand to the back of the chair or sit on it, whichever one feels better to you. And look to the right side of your room. And back through center. Reach your arms out to a T. And cross your left arm on bottom, right arm on top. Give yourself a hug. And then round and tuck your elbows in between your knees. Point the top of your head forward. So stretching out the back. Shoulder blades. Couple breaths here. Feel the back side of your body expanding on the inhale and contracting on your exhale. Now release your hands down, hold on to your shins, and then slide a little bit more. If it feels okay, keep going down. And let the head drop if you don't feel dizzy. If you feel dizzy, keep your head up like me. If you're okay, point the top of your head down. So this stretches again the back of the neck, the cervical spine. And you tilt the head down. Now press your feet as hard as you can into the ground. Look forward and then take your arms out to airplane. Now lift up your chest over your thighs and then all the way up, tall mountain pose. And we'll press our feet into the ground, reach higher with the fingertips, and then exhale into cactus arms. Re-extend the arms back out to a T, and we'll switch sides. Right elbow goes on the bottom, left one goes on top. Give yourself a hug. Lean forward, elbows point in between your knees, and look 3 feet in front of you. So look slightly in front of you. Breathe in and out, feel your spine, Ujjayi breathing. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out, release your hands to your shins. Now continue to fold if you want to go deeper. Point the head down. Soften the shoulders. Now slide your hands up your shins, look forward. Take your arms out to airplane. Press your feet hard into the ground and lift up your chest. Use your core. Inhale, arms re-extend to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Reach your arms out to a T and then soften them down. Good job. Reach your right hand forward as if you're trying to shake my hand in front of you. And I'll bring it out to the right like you're opening a door and go all the way back. Gaze at your right thumb. So try to pull back. Here's your deltoid and pectoral muscles here, right here on the side. So keep reaching back. And now turn your chin over towards your left shoulder. So if this hurts your neck, don't do it, look forward. But if it's feeling okay, then just look over your left shoulder. Good. Now reach your right arm up and bring your chin back to neutral. Reach up and then draw a circle in the sky with your right arm. So finding range of motion in the right shoulder. All right, one more big circle. And then we're gonna take that right hand over here to your left knee. And then your left hand on top for the X shape. Bend your elbows and lean forward. Again, think about your spine. Push out when you inhale. And as you exhale, soften. Get deeper in the fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands from your knees. Reach them out to a T. All the way up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Out to a T. Push the air down and soften the shoulders. Good. Reach forward with the left hand as if you're shaking my hand with the left hand. Look at your left thumb and then follow your left thumb all the way back to behind you. Now turn your gaze, your head, your chin towards the right shoulder. Now chin back to neutral, left arm reaches up. And then we draw some circles in the air. Big circles. One more around. And then the left hand's going to reach up and go across to the right knee. Right hand goes on top this time for the X. Bend the elbows, bring your chest forward, and then tuck your chin in. And again, try to push out through your spine. Your inhale, expanding the rib cage, the intercostal muscles that surround your ribs, getting really stretched out. We can do anything for ourselves. We should practice breathing, keeping those lungs nice and healthy. Working them at full capacity. All right, release your arms out to a T. Look forward, press your feet into the ground. Inhale, shoulders over hips, arms up overhead. Big stretch up. Exhale, cactus arms. Arms out to a T. Turn your palms down and then press down as if there's air you're pushing down away from you. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach back, little back bend. And then exhale, round and tuck the chin in and reach your arms back. So pull the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, reach up. So we're doing the wave. If you've ever been to a baseball game, they do the wave. So exhale. Inhale. So Ujjayi breathing. Let's do 3 more. Notice the air around you. Be fully present. And on your last one, we're going to hold, reaching back like you're a diver looking forward. Pull your shoulders back, spread your fingers apart, press your feet into the ground. Extend your neck, like telescope your neck forward. Woo, feeling that. Now, keeping the knees and the legs tight, sweep the arms up towards your ears. So like you're Superman flying here. Now, turn your fingers so that the palms come together to your heart. Bring your prayer to your heart. So it's a low prayer twist we're going for today. Left elbow points to your right knee. Look to the right. Feeling that in the spine and the low back. And we'll come back through center. Twist to the other direction. Pressing the feet into the ground. Your feet are your grounding part. And back through center. Now exhale, fold and reach for your legs, your ankles, tops of your feet. Very good. Slide your hands up your legs. Take your time. Lean back. Lift your right foot up and lower. Left foot up, lower. We're just going to get into those hips. So taking a walk with the knees coming up towards the shoulders. Good. Kind of working out the hips. And now we'll do one more each side, right knee, left knee, and then pause. Reach your arms back behind you. So you're kind of in a recline pose. I'm sitting on the back of my sit bones. So this is making me use my core. All right. Now we're going to take right knee up and kick it out and reach for your right foot. Bend the knee and do the other side. Left leg, reach. Turn to the side so y'all can see me. But you got it. So we're leaning forward and reaching. So we're moving kind of fast today. I'm trying to get ourselves warmed up. That Ujjayi breath, every chance you remember your breathing, try to go for that breath. It's a heated breath. And we'll do two more each side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Rest. Place your hand on your belly. See if you can feel your breath, and maybe one hand on your heart. Does your heart rate go up doing that? Very good. All right. I'm going to come back up to not slouch in the chair anymore, but sitting tall. Thumbs come out away from you, Tadasana pose. We'll inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Big, tall mountain. Exhale into your cactus arms and look up. Now reach back up and fold over both legs. Stretch it out. Inhale, rise up nice and slow. Right knee comes with you. Take your right knee out to the right side and then extend your left arm out. Look towards that left thumb. Very good. Now bring the right knee down, right foot down. And you're going to sit to the edge of your chair. So there's the corner of my chair. I'm going to scoot over here to the edge of it. Take your right wrist and put it inside of your right knee. Now we're just going to let that hand slide down. You can hold onto your left hip here. Or you can take it behind your head, or you can extend it out. But whatever you do, try to bring back that left shoulder so it's not collapsing down. This way we want it to go back. And your right arm is kind of just encouraging the knee to stay in place. Keeping it open. Feeling this lovely stretch on the side body here. Good. Now slide it back up. Take your left hand, hold on to the chair, and then slide, straighten out your right knee. Left knee pointing to 12 o'clock, right in the middle. And then we're going to reach up overhead or hold the back of your head and find a full from the right toe to the right fingertips, stretching out as far as you can go. Now try not to do what I just did, which was dump all my weight into the left side, but feel a lift in the torso. So the side of your body lifts up. This part lifts up, that part pushes down. Just a big stretch. Very good. Now arms out to a T. And then take your right hand down, left arm up, or hold the back of your head. Triangle pose. If you can, if it feels all right in your neck, look up to the sky. All right, we're going to flip it back out to warrior arms. And then again, hold onto the chair or reach down to the floor. Right arm reaches up over your head. See if you can tighten up the quad muscle here. Point your right toes. So feeling that engagement in the muscles. Back out to warrior arms. One more triangle pose. Reach up with the left hand, reach down with the right. And you can dangle this right arm if you like, because it really isn't doing much at this point. It's the left hand that's reaching up. Lower down, step your feet together. Move through a vinyasa, then go to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, float down. Lift a pathway. Exhale, fold. Rise up, mountain pose. And hands to your heart center. Good. Left side, lift the left knee up. And we're going to hold that knee with the left hand and then extend it out. Left knee to the left side. Reach your right arm out to the right side of the room. Look at your right thumb. Very good. Now drop down the left foot and scoot to the edge of your left edge of your chair. Right knee still pointing to 12 o'clock. Left foot is pointing to, is that your 6 o'clock? No, that would be your 9 o'clock. I'm backwards. It's my 3 o'clock. It's yours, your 9. Take your arms out. Use your left hand, the wrist, to keep the knee, the left knee open. And reach up or hold back of your head, hip. And pull back your right shoulder. Keep breathing. Encourage your body to go where it wants to go. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. All right, we're going to inhale, back out to arms to a T. Reverse it. Left hand goes up, right hand holds the chair. Reach up and then straighten out your left leg. So left toes are on the ground. Reach up, left hand, and then you can lean to the right by reaching over your head some. Lift in the rib cage. Spread apart your left fingers if they're reaching out, and then point your left toes away from your body. Back to warrior 2. Triangle pose. Right hand up, left hand stays down. Again, this arm is very loose. It's this arm that's active. Right hand is active, left arm is soft. Back to warrior 2. Reverse it. Press your foot into the ground. Gorgeous. Back to warrior 2. One more triangle pose. Back to warrior 2. Step your feet in. Relax your arms. Sit back in the middle of your chair. Inhale, reach up, mountain. Exhale, cactus arms, heart and chest open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward, long, straight spine. Exhale it down and fold. Lift up halfway, point your head forward. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms out, use your legs, lift up, big, stretch to the sky. Hands to your heart center, very good. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Inhale, bring the hands together. Point your index to make your little Charlie Angels hands. Index finger points up, or points out, and then inhale, arms up. So squeeze your ears with your biceps, then bend your elbow and point your hands, point your index fingers back while you're trying to squeeze your head. Re-extend the arms back up, open the arms back wide, and then float them down. Roll out your shoulders. I want to work on our quad muscle here. This muscle, this big muscle that surrounds your femur bone. So let's lift up the right knee, give it a squeeze. And when we move into dancer pose, you're going to feel it even more. So stretch out the right leg, point and flex it. And see if you can feel this muscle. Like put your hand on the muscle so you see how it works. Good. Now stretch that right leg out. Drop your right heel and engage your whole right leg as you lean forward. So you can take your right hand down the leg and give a little massage. What you don't want to do is lock out behind your knees. Your ligaments attach the muscles to the bones, and those ligaments, they don't stretch. They don't go very far. So we want to stretch the muscles, not the ligaments. So the knees, the joints stay soft. Good. Now rise up. And we're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Bring your hands to prayer. And keeping that right leg straight, we're going to twist to the left. So feeling that right leg extend out, the twist in the spine. Option is to open the arm. So right arm will go across the left knee and left hand will go up to the sky. Back through center. Reach your arms out. Lift up your right leg with your arms. Bend the knee and lower the arms. Nice. Let's try the other side. Left knee comes in. Give it a squeeze. And then kick out the left leg. And then lower the left heel to the ground. So engaging. Oh, we got to do this a couple of times. Pulsate that left leg. So I want you to feel your left quadricep. Good. I'm like three poses ahead of you guys in my head. That's what it means to be mindful, to try to stay present. All right, now extend the left leg out. Drop your left heel, and then we'll slide down, massaging the left leg. Let's give it a little rub. And when you're ready, press into your right foot, reach out and up, all the way up. Hands to prayer at your heart center. Lean forward, shoulder over your knees, and then twist. Left elbow points to the right knee. Look to the right side of your room. Option to stay here in prayer or to open it up so the left arm reaches down and the right arm reaches up. So either one is fine. Push out through your left heel. Where's your Ujjayi breathing? Keep going. All right. Hands come down. Arms reach out and up. Left leg rises with your arms. Bend the knee, lower the hands. Roll it out. All right, now we're going to stand, and like I said, we're going to work on that quad. So when you stand, we're going to stand using the seat of the chair, and I'll show you. So I'll give you a second to get there, of course, but what we're going to do is, we're trying to think the best way to show you, because it really doesn't matter, but you're going to put your knee on the chair. So do your right knee first, so we're all on the same side. And we're just starting by, if your chair is wooden, you may want to put a towel or a blanket underneath you so it's soft on your knee joint. And we'll start with our hips in line, so not walking this leg back, but just keeping the hips in line, knees close together. Okay? So instead of walking that hip back, what I want you to do is just walk it out just a little bit. And then take your left hand, so you're standing on your left leg, left arm up, and push your hips forward. Use the right hand to hold the top of the chair. Maybe you can feel it in the quad. So this is a version of dancer pose. All right, lower the left hand. Now we're going to get a little fancy with it. Step, see if you can put a little weight into the right knee and step the left foot forward, so that now this hip, left hip is more forward, the right hip is a little bit further back. Is that working for you guys? So think of what dancer pose is, if you remember that one. You're just going to push forward, really try to find that the hip flexor in the quad. Shoulders are going to lean back. Then you can gaze upward. If you want, you can add in one hand, two hands. So we're trying to pull back the right hip flexor, right quad. Again, hands don't have to be above your head. They can be right here holding onto your hips. That may feel better for some of you. All right, now we're going to add in, so shoulders over hips, try to find a straight spine, neutral, and then bend a little bit into your left knee and straighten. So bend a little to the left knee and straighten and bend. One more bend. So this is a version if we were in a low lunge, Anjayasana. You feel that at your, ooh, feel that right there on the right side. All right, straighten the left knee, hop that foot back, and shake it out. So return the right foot back to the ground. And now we'll try it on the other side. So when you're ready, you'll place the left knee on the chair. Start with the hips in line, knees close together. And see if you can push your hips just slightly forward. Left hand stays on the seat of the chair. Right arm reaches back. So feel the intercostal muscles, the obliques. Good. Lower that arm. Now we step a little bit more forward so the right foot comes forward. And then see if you can slide back your left knee to kind of the back side of the chair so you can kind of get more in the hip flexor here. And already I feel myself arching back, like I want to go there. But start neutral. And then when you're ready, you can start to add in the back bend. One hand up or one hand back. All right, we'll lower our hands to our hips. And then we're just going to bend into the right knee. We'll bend. Nice and slow. Y'all can only hear this right knee and mine. It's just making all kinds of fun sounds. Be gentle with yourself. One more. And we're going to hold this and reach the arms up. This is our full expression of Anjayasana. And then exhale over the arms and relieve the left leg. Shake it out. And now, keeping with the seat of the chair, we're going to bring our hands to the edges of it. So you're going to hold onto the edge of the chair. Walk your feet back just a little bit. We're coming into tabletop pose. We'll move through some cats and cows since we've done a lot of spine stuff. So start with a neutral spine. Can't see, but tuck your belly in and then tuck your chin in and push up through your back. So there's your cat. Exhale into cow. Your chin lifts and your tailbone kind of points up. And Ujjayi breathing. This is one of my favorite poses to get the body warm. Is this inhale and exhale with Ujjayi breathing through cat and cow. All right, two more. One more cat. One more cow. And then neutral tabletop. Bring your feet together. So try to get your feet close together and then extend your left leg behind you. So bird dog pose. Press the left hand, hold onto the chair, and bring your right hand to the top back of the chair. See if you can just float that right hand off the ground, balancing. Right hand's lifted, left foot's back. Good. Now, right hand comes down, cross your left ankle behind your right. Push back your hips. See if you can come onto the edges of your feet. So what I'm saying by that is just, can you get your soles of your feet off the ground and just balance on the pinky side? So push back your hips. This works the IT band. Feel it in your gluteus minimus. Maybe in your calves too. Ooh. All right, step your feet together and do another couple cats and cows. Rinse it out. All right, make your way to neutral spine, feet together again, and then we'll send out the right leg behind you. So kick the right foot out, keep the right hand on the chair, and take the left arm forward. God, if you can like stretch it out, make yourself longer. Very good. Now take your left hand back to the seat of the chair. Cross your right leg behind you. And then see if you can roll onto the edges of your feet, the pinky sides. Soft knees. Push back the hips like you would for down dog. Couple breaths. All right. Now release your pose. Unwrap your legs, feet together. Bend both knees and then stand tall, all the way up, tall mountain pose. Exhale into cactus arms. Just do a standing back bend. Why not? Exhale the arms out to a T. Turn your palms down and float the hands down to your hips. Very good. All right, now we're going to step the right foot to the chair. And you're going to step back with the left foot, warrior one. Bend into the right knee, and then take your hands to the chair. So I want you to feel it in the back left calf. A nice yummy stretch here. If that's too low for you, hold the top of the chair. Let's see if you can straighten your right knee. And then come down. Maybe you come onto your forearms, or you stay up here. So just notice where it feels good to you. Now the stretch move to the front leg. Press your heels into the ground to look forward. Now right hand, left hand, come back up if you're low. Step your feet back. Bend your knees and then stand tall, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms with the back bend. Arms out to a T. Palms come down, soften the shoulders, stand tall. Very good. Now step the left foot forward. Both hips are facing towards the seat of the chair. Bend into your left knee. And then option is to come down lower. So if you think coming down lower is not working for you, stay up. But if you like, you can come to here, to the edge of the chair, push back through your right heel. Also welcome to come onto your forearms. Keep the knee, left knee bent. Let's see if we can straighten the left knee. Just now putting weight into the front left calf. How's your breathing? Ooh. Now bend into your left knee. Hands gonna help you up. Lean back. Step your feet together, shake it out. Then reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, arms come down. Good. Now we're going to go to behind our chair. So I'm just going to turn my chair this way. And we're going to sit so our knees go out into frog-like stance. There you go. Now cactus your arms for goddess. So see if you can kind of bring your heels in just a little bit closer so it engages your quads. And we're going to take the right elbow towards the right knee. Back up. Left elbow towards the left knee. Back up. To the right. To the left. To the right. And to the left. And now reach your arms up. And then our hands are going to make a little pillow on the top of the chair, and you're just going to lean forward. While you do that, push your knees out away from you. And see if you can get an inner thigh stretch. If you need more, straighten out the legs, adjust the feet. Short people have to bend their knees a lot to get into it, depending on the height of your chair too. So I can really feel my inner thighs engaged. Feel the back of your body, the sit bones, tailbone. All is engaged here. Keep breathing. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2 and 1, lean back. Whew, my legs are gonna be spaghetti. So when we come out of this, we're gonna go nice and slow. Return yourself back to standing. And shake out your legs. Now we've got our inner thighs nice and warmed up. We're gonna step out with the right foot into star pose. Now take your hands, interlace them behind you. And we're gonna lean forward into a flat back. Bend your knees on the way down. So the knees are soft. And then if you want, you can try to get your arms up overhead. If that doesn't work, just keep pulling your knuckles away from your shoulders. Now bend the knees and we'll release the hands, stand back tall, star pose. Now take the right hand to the right leg, left arm up and over. So a little side body stretch. Back out to star. And to the other side, left hand comes to left thigh, right arm reaches up and over to the left. Hands come back down, toe pull your feet in. And now you can hold on to the chair if you like. We're going to move into the full expression of dancer pose. So we'll start with the right leg, bend it. Use the chair so you can see it. And bend the right knee behind you. And you can kick it back. As you kick back, you're going to lean forward. Option is also to hold the foot with your right hand. If it's hurting your knee, don't go so far, just stay low. Balancing on your left leg. So you take what you need here. When you're ready, you just lower down nice and slow, shake out your hips. We'll try dancer on the other leg. Bend your knee. Left knee goes back. And then you can lean forward. You can also hold your foot with your left hand. And when you're ready, release the pose, shake it out. And then walk yourself back into a downward facing dog. So we're going to take a couple breaths here in this downward facing dog. So there's no rush. Just give yourself a second to settle in. Let your down dog be a resting pose. And now we're going to rise up, head comes through the arms, come up onto your tippy toes, and tippy toe your way to the chair, nice and slow. Stay on your tippy toes as tall as you can be. Then lower the heels, bend the knees, thunderbolt pose. Arms can stay holding, or your hands can stay holding onto the chair, or you can reach them out into your full thunderbolt. And we'll hold this for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms, straighten the legs. And then now nice and slow, make your way back to your chair. Right. Roll out your wrist once more. And we're going to take our hands to our legs and kind of rub them and warm them up. Again, trying to stay warm in this cold weather. Rub, rub, rub. We're going to take a little massage. So take the left hand to your right shoulder, give it a little squeeze, a little self-massage. And then rub your hand down your right arm. So left hand is just going to kind of squeeze and massage your left bicep and tricep. Feel your muscles there. And then squeeze around your joint, your elbow. And then squeeze around your forearms. And then your wrist. So don't forget the wrist. 26 bones. I believe there's 26 bones. Now I forget. There's a bunch of bones right there in your wrist. So lots of joints, lots of places for inflammation to hang out. And then squeeze each little finger. Don't forget your thumb. Good. And then when you're done with the right hand, you come back to just rubbing your legs. One thing about yoga I used to always love was giving assist, where you can give little massages and touching people. I don't think that's ever going back into the toolkit for yoga. So you're gonna have to learn how to do yourself massages from now on. All right, once the hands are nice and warm, we'll take the right hand to the left shoulder. Give your shoulder a little squeeze. And move your right hand down your left arm. Around the elbow. And around the forearm. And then to the wrist. And then to the palms of your hands and to each finger. Giving a little squeeze, a little pinch to each finger. And then when you're done, just roll out your wrist again. And straighten out your legs in front of you. And take a big old stretch here. Reach up to the sky. And then see if you can lean back and lift your legs up. So point your hands behind you and point your toes forward. Your core is going to ignite. You're going to start to feel a little earthquake going on in your belly. And we'll hold this for just another second. Keep breathing. And then relax and melt into your chair. Get yourself comfortable for meditation. You got a blanket, you want to wrap yourself in, then you can do that. This is something I read and I liked it. It's from, I'm probably going to mispronounce her name, Pema Chorone. She says that life is gorgeous and then life is wretched. It's both. Appreciating the gorgeousness inspires us, it encourages us, it cheers us up. It gives us a bigger perspective. It energizes us. We feel connected. But if all that is happening, we can get ignorant and we can start to look down on others. And there is a sense of making ourselves into a big deal and being really serious about it, wanting it to be like that forever. The gorgeousness becomes tinged by cravings and addictions. And on the other hand, wretchedness, life is painful, an aspect that softens us considerably. Knowing that pain is a very important ingredient for us being there for another person. When you are feeling a lot of grief, you can look right into somebody else's eyes. It humbles us and softens us. But if we were only wretched, we would all just go down the tubes. We'd be so depressed, discouraged, and hopeless that we wouldn't have enough energy to even eat an apple. Gorgeousness and wretchedness need each other. One inspires the other softens us. They go together. For a moment, sit here, be still. Notice all your opposites. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale it out, see if you can exhale out more than you took in. So exhale out a little longer. Do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Gently start to rock your head from one shoulder to the other shoulder. And then when you're ready, start to make other movements in your body, waking yourself back up. Then we'll open our arms and stretch out our legs. And when you're ready, bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. Anjali Mudra is a mudra that signifies balance. May each of you have balance in your life. May you know that there will be good days and there will be bad days. And there will be days that are just blah. Be happy. Be kind to one another. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.